We are live from Derbyshire. We are live from Derbyshire, and I like to do these weekly kind of chat. It's been a while since we've done one of these, and I want to do a little mini, very tiny little demo in a few minutes. So do stick around for that little bit of watercolor demo. If anyone's recently bought some of the crystalline, some of this stuff, then we're going to be doing a little bit of a demo on that, just a very tiny one, just to show you what it is, because we've got a very limited amount of stock available of crystalline, and I've got some exciting news about that for you as well, so do watch this space. Hi to Pauline from Belgium. Arthur, hi to you. From Mid Wales, Arthur's joined us. And Rennie has got to catch up on the harvest scene. Now, if you want to know what we're talking about with the harvest scene, we'll get to that in a minute. But basically what it is, last weekend I missed the virtual workshop. The summer's always a bit hit and miss anyway, because I've time away with the family, but we missed it last weekend because I was doing a workshop in Windsor. And a hello to you if you took part in that workshop. Have a look on my Facebook page, Matthew Palmer Artist Facebook page, and you'll see where I was last week. I try and keep that as a diary. I think Facebook's a good diary. It tells you where you are. However, we are back. We're fully back. It's September. It's the end of September. We're fully back, fully functioning in the virtual world here from this watercolor TV studio, the newly refurbed studio with the look, see, got a silver play award, which is exciting. So virtual workshops are the normal, and I want to make this clear because I've had a couple of emails from people saying, Matthew, I'm a bit worried that you start doing more in-person stuff. I'm not doing any more in person than what I was doing last year. In fact, I'm doing less. I always do the week for the WI, and I've done them since 2021. So the fourth year of doing them actually. But the virtual workshops happen every weekend, pretty much weekend after weekend. We're back this Sunday, and listen, there's quite a bit of space. There's 19 spaces left, and this is what I want to talk to you about. So let me show you this. This is the title. We're going to paint a beautiful autumnal. It's the first autumn scene, actually. We can squeeze in 2 or 3 autumn scenes. This is the first one. And this one is a country landscape with old stately home, river and golden trees. The inspirational photograph I've popped on the side is of Chatsworth. I'm not saying that we're going to paint Chatsworth necessarily. It's going to be that kind of nice autumnal landscape, beautiful rolling hills, lovely overhanging autumn trees. And then we'll have the little stately home there with a river. We're going to pop a river in this as well. So it's a brand new autumnal picture. Now, please do let me know in the comments, the people that are watching this live, and there's quite a few of you, which is nice to see. The people that are watching this live, please do, please do, drop some comments in there and just encourage people to have a go at these, because if you're new to painting, if you're new to watercolours and painting, you think this seems a bit daunting, but these are for beginners. These are for beginners. And what's really important to mention about these virtual workshops is that it's broadcasted in lovely, nice quality out to your homes. You can watch it through your smart TVs, through the apps that are built into your TVs, laptops. I was looking at the stats for how people view, because I can check that, and 90% of the people view them on laptops or iPads. 10% view them on TV apps. Okay, so I was looking at that. So, but you can send it from your phone, your laptop to your telly nowadays. You can even use the built-in apps as well. Beautiful quality. We literally have 5 cameras. Bang, 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 bang. This one, don't forget this one. We have 5 cameras broadcasting literally in 4K, but it does go down to high definition, but the quality is brilliant. Please let people know if you enjoy them. We need people to book onto this workshop. We've got spaces. We've got about 90, in fact, there's 17 spaces. So thank you for the 2 that's just booked. That means a lot. Let me show you how to book. Renee's put the Sunday workshops are fabulous. Anyone can take part from beginner to advanced. Matthew explains everything beautifully and is a safe and fun environment. A little chat room that you can ask questions. Really, really interactive way of doing watercolour painting. You will learn how to draw. It's the only place that I teach drawing. A few people have asked me last week at the in-person events I were doing, and they said, Matthew, because at those in-person events you get a ready drawn piece of paper. Literally, it's ready sketched for you. And they said, well, Matthew, why don't you sketch here? Why don't you draw? I did that many years ago, and it used to take us an hour and a half. And if there's a group of 25, 30 people in a room, all I do is spend all my time rubbing people's pictures out. Didn't really work, if I'm being honest. But the virtual ones, sketching does. Now, if you don't like the idea of sketching, very little sketching is involved. You can even download the sketch. So basically, once I've done the drawing, you can download it. There's a big button that says download, and that will give you the download for it. So that's really cool. Let me show you how to book, and I want to jump onto the website, all the W's, watercolour.tv. You can see that right here. Do stick around for a little crystalline demo, by the way, for those people that is interested. We've got something to tell you about that in a minute. So, it's £12 for the workshop because I have to pay VAT, but for that extra £2, I give you quite a lot. I give you a critique session where you can stick around at the end and you can chat, ask questions, blah, blah, blah. Really nice way to do it. If you look at the top of the screen, you can actually see here, look at the top of the screen, can you see how it actually says that there is 3 days and 17 hours and 41 minutes. That's when the actual next workshop is happening. And if I move that across a little bit, you can see the big button that's flashing. That's the button you click on for the upcoming one. Click it, just click that button, and that'll take you straight to the page that you need to go, which is really good. And then here's the information. So it's £12. It's all filmed in lovely high definition. We've upgraded the cameras. There's a live chat. There's a Q&A session as well. It's all private, very interactive, really nice way of working. And I want to make it clear, it's very much like one-on-one tuition. So all you see is me. I don't actually see you. You see me, and it's a great way to do it. We've got 16 spaces. Thank you for another booking that's just come through. I appreciate that. Paint a beautiful autumnal country landscape. Just imagine the golden colours, the lovely trees, the overhanging trees, and in the background there's going to be a lovely stately home with a river and some golden trees. It's going to be a belt, it really is. We've been doing these for such a long time, 4.5, nearly 5 years. If you go to the website again, let me get close into this menu here, because it's a different menu if you look at it on a phone, by the way. But if I click here, can you see this little menu that I've highlighted that says workshops? If I come down to the next one, and it says previous, have a look at the previous workshop page, because every workshop that we've done from day one is available. Now, this was the one that we did a couple of weeks ago. I missed last Sunday because I was teaching in Windsor. But we're now back to full virtual mode again. So here was the harvest kind of festival kind of scene that we did. It was a lovely workshop to do, really enjoyed it. About 50% of the people, possibly a few less than that were booked on that workshop actually took part live. Now, what do I mean by that? So first of all, I'll say a congratulations to people that did the workshop, because it was so nice to see what you did. 50% of the people did it live. I know that because I can see the viewing numbers on the screen. You can as well. You can see how many's watching. It's quite nice. It's like one-on-one tuition though. All you kind of see is me. But 50% did it live, and the other 50% did it over the past week, which was also quite good. So you've got that full control where you don't have to be there live. You can see that here, bottom of the screen. It says watch live anytime, yours to keep. And there's an after workshop hints and tips session where you send in your pictures. If you're with me live on Sunday, you can stick around for an extra 20 minutes for a second broadcast. We'll call it a second broadcast, where you can simply join in and you can have a few hints and tips and you can send your pictures in for critique. You don't have to do that by any means. You do not have to do that at all. But what's really cool about these is you can go back and buy any one. I get a few people asking me, Matthew, how can I go back and look at my previous workshops, the ones I've already bought from last year and so on. So it's that easy. All you do is you log into Watercolour TV, and if you can see the login screen just here, look, so if I click that, I'm not logging because I can't remember my password. I'm only joking. You can log in here, and then a menu appears that says purchase workshops, and once you've actually logged in, that menu appears and you can go back and purchase them all. It's really cool. But literally here, look, I mean, let's have a look. Let's have a look at this. There's a huge collection of pictures. This year, that was the latest one, the harvest scene. If we come a little bit further over here, we can see it a little bit clearer. The harvest scene, we did the heather on the moor, we did the Needles Lighthouse, the 3 summer cards, the Wetton Mill, the Italian Sorrento, we did the little beach and boat, the owl, the secret garden, we've done the Shire Horse, we did the canal boat, we did the White Cliffs of Dover, we went to Lake Garda, we did Stonehenge, we've done the summer beach. You can see this is just from this year. And for those couple of people that said to me, Matthew, I feel like you're not doing as many, I'm doing just as many. You can see them all. We've got the spring bluebells, we've got the Sherwood Forest, got the lovely steam train, that was great. We did the cherry blossom, the hawk, the Irish scene, the list goes on. We've got the stormy seascape, the Norwegian fjords. We've got the one of my favourites from the year was actually, I love doing that one, of the red outras. If I go to page 2, everyone's available under this menu, you can buy them. We did the we're getting towards the start of the year now. We're getting towards the start of the year, which was the one that we did. This were the first 3 of the year, because you can see them into Christmas. Lovely Christmas scenes as well. So we did the first one of 2024 was the one of the I'm trying to think of the name, the Endeavour, you know, Captain Cook's ship. We did the little allotment potting shed, then we did that one there. But then we went into Christmas mode and we were doing the lovely festive scenes, Santa flying over the night sky. We did the snowman, we did the beautiful Christmas card scenes. Do please let me know in the comments, would you like to do a Christmas card workshop this year? Obviously brand new pictures, we're not talking repeat pictures, we're talking brand spanking new. Would you like to do one? Please let me know in the comments while we're here now. Let me know in the comments. If you're with me live, let me know on the live chat as well. Pauline did the Forget-Me-Nots and loved it. It's great. I mean, it really is. And the one this Sunday's brand new. It's the first autumn scene. I like to be a bit seasonal with these. And it's going to be autumn, a lovely autumn scene. Talking about Christmas cards, we've got some new products that are going to be live on Watercolour TV very soon. Members get 10% off, so do keep an eye on that. We've got some new products, including these custom, and these are only available through Watercolour TV. We've done watercolour Christmas cards before, however we've never done them to this quality. These are literally, I mean, these are robust. These are actually super thick watercolour Christmas cards. Look at that, Festive Palmer. What a difference amount makes. But these are thick. These are not floppy. These are proper thick. You get a mount, you get a piece of watercolour paper, and I'm going to be having these. These are being made for me. You can't buy these from anywhere else. Packs of 5 are going to be available very, very soon on Watercolour TV, so keep an eye out. A lot of people have said to me, Matthew, why have you not got mounts available anymore? Well, we have, as of today. We have gone to a lot of hard work to get mounts back. Bevel mounts, doubles and singles are back on Watercolour TV, and they are cheaper than ever. The price has been reduced because the guy that's doing these for us is a fellow arty guy, and he's happy to do this for us. So these are available. Jump on the website and you can purchase them. You can get a pack of 5 of them, double or singles. I'll quickly show you how to do it. Jump on the art shop. We've got limited stock at the minute, but they are back in stock now. So if you quickly jump onto the old website, what you can do is you go to the art shop, which you can see right here, come down to watercolour equipment, and then if you go on that one, there's a little category there that takes you down to the section where you can buy the watercolour paper, the brushes, etc. But you can also get the mounts as well, which you can see right here. The price has come down of these considerably cheaper than they were this time 3 days ago. Can you see the price of them? Do please take advantage of them. If you want to get hold of these now, I promise you that price will, this is an introductory price, $24.99 for 5 double mounts. It's pretty damn good. Take advantage, get yourself on the website, get yourself some ordered. They were £37 3 days ago, and after sorting this deal out with this guy, we've got it cracked. So now's the time to do it. The Christmas cards will be along soon. A lot of you are liking the idea of doing some of the Christmas card workshops, which is good as well. Something else I want to mention as well, if you do want to pick up some of the new crystalline, we've got some of that left. I want to show you what crystalline is in a minute, but while we're looking on the website, just briefly, again, if you go to the art shop page, you can see it here, come down to watercolour paint, which is the first little section here. See that one? I'm just highlighting this for you. Click on watercolour paint, and crystalline, we've got a very small amount back in stock, but look at the price. That was $24.99 a couple of days ago, exclusively for this little live broadcast. a set of crystalline, which I'm going to show you what it is in a minute, is $19.99. Very limited stock available. If you want to get hold of some, I encourage you to get it. It's lovely. I love crystalline. I've been working closely with the company that makes it, and it is beautiful. So do make sure you add some of that to the basket. This is the all-round sort of primary colour crystalline, really good. If you bought crystalline, fingers crossed, if all works out well, on Friday we're going to be doing a live watercolour demo of crystalline as well. So I want to show you that. So remember, if you are a Watercolour TV member, you do get a discount. You get 10% off. You've got to get the code from your dashboard. I have popped all the links for everything in the description below. So if you're not sure what we're talking about, then you can jump on that. But let me show you what crystalline is. Let me show you what it is. Let me get the overhead camera on. In fact, if we jump over to camera 4, this is the palette. And here, I just want to quickly sort of mention what materials you need for your watercolour workshop that's taking place on Sunday. So if you're doing the workshop on Sunday, this is a little bit of a lowdown on what you actually need for that workshop. You basically want 3 primary colours: blue, red and yellow. Nothing else, no more, no less. So if you're doing the workshop, then this is basically it. This is all you need. Now you can do the tube colours: natural red, natural blue, natural yellow light. It doesn't have to be those 3 colours. You might have picked up one of these from the website, these preloaded palettes that we do, which is enough to do about 10 paintings, give or take. But basically blue, red, yellow watercolour is all you need. Primary colours of some kind. And brushes wise, you want 3 brushes. You want a large, medium and small brush, so like a 16 or a 20, something like that. You want a 10 or a 12, 5 or a 6, bit of water, bit of paper, and away you go. That is literally all you need. That is all you need for Sunday's live workshop. And again, we've got about 15 spaces left. It's a lovely autumnal landscape. It's for beginners and people that want to improve. There's no stress involved in this. It's very steady, very casual. So please do get yourself booked in. I've said it a few times, I've seen a bit of a downturn on people booking the workshops over the course of the past 3 or 4 months. I put that down to the summer maybe, but hopefully now the winter and autumn's here, hopefully you'll get back into this. These are my main focus, I promise you. The in-person stuff is lovely and I love getting out and about, but it's a lot of hard work travelling the country with having a little family. Doing the little virtual teaching is by far the thing I enjoy most. They will be your weekly watercolour lesson. Okay, yeah, so crystalline, let me quickly show you then. So I've got a piece of paper here. I'm just going to do this very quickly. It's just a quick one. If you want to see a more in-depth tutorial, then you want to be tuning in on Friday. I'm hopeful on Friday I've got time to squeeze in a little demo for you. It's a busy day Friday, but I'll do what I can. I've got a palette here, got some water, got this, and I'm going to just show you the different ways of using crystalline. Okay, I'm not going to do much with it, just going to give you a little bit of a lowdown. There's a few ways to use it. So first of all, let me show you some examples of, this is the painting what we did yesterday on Create and Craft. So this was a little autumnal tree, a little pumpkin that we did there. It's very random and spontaneous. Look at that little flower effect. Very, very nice technique to do. A little bit of a silhouette there, a little bit of a woodland effect. So you can see how nice it actually is. That's what crystalline is. It's quite random, but there's 3 different ways to use crystalline, and I'll quickly show you the 3 ways. I'm not going to go into detail, tune in Friday for that one, but if you want to take advantage of the $19.99 price, you want to be ordering it like now. There's not much left of that. The price will go up literally tonight after this broadcast, probably to the full price. The most traditional way of using crystalline is to take your colour. So here, for example, I've got this colour which is sap green, and it's a powder. So what you do is it's like brush show, but it's pigment. It's not actual dye base. This is actual proper pigment. It's lovely. So what you do is you give it a gentle tap on there, a little bit. Now it looks as though there's not much happening there, right? Stay with it. So I popped a bit of that on. Now you can barely see anything there. Tiny bit. I've got a little spray here, and if we spray this, move my keyboard out of the way, spray it, and look how the colour comes out of it. Instant, it just just reacts. Now, if you're thinking, that's not sap green, Mr. Palmer, that's blue and yellow, you'd be right. But what you do is you take a brush and you give it a bit of encouragement like this, and you can actually paint with it. So let's say I want to paint a bit of a, I don't know, a pine tree or something. I can just sort of, or some kind of tall tree or something in the area. You can then all of a sudden use it to do that, and you can see how it comes alive when you put the water with it. That's one way to use it, to spray against the paper. The other way is to actually put some paint, some water on the paper. So if I put a big sort of blob of water like there, and also put a line down there as well. So it's just water. This time I'm going to take some red. This is poppy red. I'm going to take this and I'm going to lob it down. Let me get close in here. I'm going to lob it down over the top of that little area. And look how it's reacting where the water is. So you get in almost like a toadstool. It's the season for that kind of, you know, that classic toadstool. But what we could do here quite happily is use the brush and encourage that and turn it into a very fiery poppy red, like so. And then the other way to use crystalline is to, if I take this colour which is called shadow grey, and I'm just going to drop it in the palette a little bit. Just drop it in there like that. Little bit goes a mile. You can use it like classic watercolour. It's quite nice, and you mix it into your brush, and that's a bit of a shadowy colour. Mix it in, and what we'll do is drop that in the middle, so you've got the sort of poppy kind of vibe coming through there. And if I actually take some of the green, in fact I'll take some of the green from here actually, and we'll drop it down there like that, so you've got the little bit of the stem of the poppy. But then what you can do is you can randomly sprinkle some other colours on. So let's say we've got some yellow here, look, buttercup yellow, and we'll sprinkle a bit of that on. So you can use it literally like watercolour. As you can see, you can mix it on your paper. So if we give that a bit of a tap around the edge, now it will react to the paint that's already wet, but then what we can do is we can give it a bit of a spray with a little diffuser, and that'll give you a nice interesting background. And you can see how you can create some quite wacky and lovely effects, and that's what crystalline is. It's like an explosion of colour. Now that's just a little, it never ceases to amaze me how effective crystalline is. It's just complete vibrancy. It's just pow. It just leaps. Now that's just a little bit of a demo. Now when that dries off, the colours will change again. This is one that I did a couple of weeks ago, and you can see how that little poppy is dried there. But it's quite nice for craft. It's quite nice for art. So on Friday, fingers crossed, the plan is to do a live watercolour demo of crystalline. If you want to paint along with that, if you've got some crystalline, then go for it. I'll give that a wipe as well. Give it a wipe down. So yeah, that's what it is. It's quite nice. I like it. It's good. I'm just wiping. I'm actually wiping. Not anything dodgy here. It looks like I'm doing something dodgy with the hand. I'm wiping. Wiping what? Wiping the board. Moving on rapidly. So there you go, that's crystalline. If you want to get all the summer, remember we've got it on quite a good deal at the minute, £19.99. That's amazing. 25 quid is the normal price. That's literally, we've got like about a dozen of those left. So if you want to get hold of some of those, then make sure you jump on that. It's a nice little thing to try. You can literally mix it with normal watercolour paint as well. Cleaning the palette here. That's exactly what I'm doing. It's good, and even now as this is changing, it's changing again. Can you see how it's changing again? The explosion of pigment. Every time you look at it, it looks different again. Has anybody picked up any crystalline from previous demos and things? It's great fun. So there you go. The Christmas cards aren't actually in stock at the minute. The mounts or the Christmas cards will be added in stock in the next couple of days, Renee. Just a message that's come through about these new ones. They will be added in stock very soon. We're not quite ready to put them in stock just yet, but they will be shortly. Watch this space for that one. But the mounts are in stock, and the mounts are a lot cheaper than they normally are, okay? So just want to get that out there. Other than that, folks, I want to just mention the watercolour competition. It's coming to the end this week. So on Matthew Palmer's Facebook page, you can see just over here, if I just do this, you can see the little video playing. I'll move out of the way. So here is, there's 296 entries to this. It's a watercolour competition. If you want to actually enter one of your pictures, I've popped a link in the description below. I'm giving away an original painting as a prize. So do make sure you jump on that and you can enter your... This is the summer watercolour competition. It's coming to an end. Literally, it'll be on Saturday. It comes to... No, Sunday maybe. I don't know what day, but it literally at the end of September. Is that Monday, the end of September? I think it might be. On Monday it ends, so you need to get your paintings in. That is Matthew Palmer's watercolour group. Yeah? So make sure you do that. Make sure you jump in that competition. And you saw some of the lovely works of art there that people had done. It's been nice to see them. I've got to pick a winner. It's not about the prize, is it? It's about looking at people's pictures. Matthew Palmer's watercolour group. There's a link in the description below if you want to join that group. It's free to join. It's free to join. Other than that, folks, watercolour TV. I'm still wiping this. Look, I am wiping this just to show you. I'm not actually doing anything dodgy. Watercolour TV has had a brilliant little new workshop lesson tutorial added to it. So as a Watercolour TV member, if you go to the lessons tab and come down to latest lessons, you can see it top left of your screen. Click that and you will see the lovely Kingfisher by the River. This is on for 2 hours 20 minutes. This is part of your membership to Watercolour TV. The Watercolour Club is what it's also called by a lot of people. Matthew's Watercolour Club, whatever you want to call it. This is what it is, basically. This is my club. Some exciting updates coming on that club literally within the next 12 months. When I say updates, I mean huge updates, mammoth, as part of your membership. This is a little bit of a preview of the Kingfisher. So this is a tutorial that is included, one of hundreds and hundreds of these things, thousands and thousands of hours worth of watercolour tutorials. When you log in as a member, you can download the sketch as well. The membership information is at the top of the screen. Click that. It's free to join for 30 days. Do make sure you do that if you're not a member. You can buy a gift membership for somebody as well. And I've clicked on the little membership tab here so you can see a little bit of what you get as a member. You get loads of cool stuff as a member. How many people are actually members? Let me know in the comments. I think quite a few of you actually are. There's some free videos to enjoy as well, so you can check those out. Membership is currently £10 a month, £50 a year, £400 for lifetime, or you can do gift membership for £50 as well. Christmas is on the horizon, right? So you can do that. Lots of really exciting stuff as members. Lots of you are members that are here. Neil's a lifetime member. Thanks, Neil. Renee's a member. Rosemary's a member. Thanks for being a member. You get access to hundreds of full HD tutorials. Me has lifetime as well. Thanks for that. Unlimited access to everything. You get 10% off the Sunday workshops as well. We've got some more exclusive stuff coming for members very soon as well. Lots of perks. 4 years Patricia's been a member. Thank you for that. We've got some Watercolour TV little enamel badges currently being made as well. All sorts of really great stuff. You get exclusive live demos as well. You get new content weekly on there. It's such a great little watercolour world. And this is fastly becoming the most popular watercolour club out there. So do please join in. It's 15 years. In fact, it's more than 15 years. You're looking at 17, 18 years since this has been out there. So you should be joining Watercolour TV, basically. Keeping that paint flow and keeping that support going. But as always, the big news is Sunday's workshop. We need you guys to book on, so do make sure you jump onto the website. All the W's, watercolour.tv, one more time. And then what all you simply do, very, very simply do, top of the screen, big button, click it. That'll take you to the page where you can book the page. We've currently got, let's have a look, 14 spaces. So thank you for the people that have booked it. I appreciate it, because to be honest with you, I was stressing that people weren't booking, but I think it's because it's been a couple of weeks since we've done one. We're back fighting fit now, ready for this Sunday. Autumn is here. The trees are changing out there. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be a beautiful one. And I want to also say thank you to the people on the Facebook group, Matthew Palmer's Watercolour Group and Matthew Palmer's other watercolour group. There's two groups for putting some suggestions on for future workshops, because for 4.5 years we've been doing weekly workshops. We've missed a few in the summer, a few at Christmas, that kind of thing. But pretty much, yes, I did get my hair chopped because it was getting a little bit longer. Some of you told me last week. Not had my hair cut for a couple of months, but there you go. So thank you, Mia, for that. But anyway, yeah, please do jump on and get yourself booked in to that workshop. We still have 14 or 15 spaces left as I'm sat here. And it's autumnal landscape. We're going to beautiful stately home in the background, Downton Abbey style. We're going to be painting a lovely river and autumn trees. It's going to be a really enjoyable little workshop to do. Links in the description if you want to book. Thank you for watching, folks. I appreciate it. I'm still knackered though, if I'm honest with you. You know that crystalline picture that we did? Look how it's changed as it's drying. Take a look at this. Look how the colours got more vibrant. And the great thing is that you can continue to, let's get close into that. Let's bring that to there. Look at the lovely separation of colour. It's interesting, isn't it? It's just like an explosion of colour. I love it. So hopefully on Friday I'll get time to squeeze in a little watercolour demo for you on that crystalline. There's an autumn set as well. Do take advantage of it, folks. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around while I was working away last week. But we're back into the virtual world now. The watercolour demo will probably be on the YouTube channel. Thanks for asking the question. That'll be this Friday. Fingers crossed. I hope I can squeeze it in. If not, we'll do it another day. Amanda's tempted with crystalline. We've only got about 7 left. So if you want to get some of that at that price, jump on it. Same as the mounts. Great price at this point for the mounts. So thanks for that, folks. Appreciate your time. And hopefully I want to see you on Sunday for the virtual workshop. Let's keep the paint flowing together. And I'll see you then. Have a great evening or whatever time of day it is where you're in the world, and I will see you soon. Take care.